So, George, how's it feel to have little sausages in your mouth?
They're already gone.
Oh.
I just
Welcome to...
destroy them.
No, you did
No?
not destroy them. You sucked on them hard.
No, the moment they entered my mouth, I used teeth. Welcome to Ramble On.
This is the podcast where we talk about anything and everything, even little sausages.
And sometimes we talk about nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like Seinfeld, but for podcasts.
Yep. This is what you listen to in the background of whatever the fuck you're doing.
Maybe not listening to it if you're fucking. Because if you're listening to us while fucking, you're not going to be fucking for much longer. Because you want to listen to this.
Either way, it's fucking intense.
It is fucking intense. So is camping.
Yeah, but sometimes that's past tense.
Yes, I do run past tense.
I want to be one of those people who actually try wheelbarrow fucking. Where, like, the lady is on her hands and knees and she's walking and you're doing them while they're walking. Never mind, it just sounds fun. I wouldn't actually want to do that because...
First of all, it's just a position. There's no actual walking involved where they're on... It's like doggy, but in the air, and you're fucking them. It's probably like you're thrusting and pulling into them, so it's less strain or pressure. But then again, you have to be physically fit for that, so I'm automatically out.
Well, you just have to have really good upper body strength just to hold on to them, really.
Or maybe harnesses.
They make those.
No, I'm just saying like some kind of, harness to help support you and your partner while in the midst of wheelbarrow fucking.
Oh, no, I was thinking ones that you install into the ceiling or behind the door.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, that's like a sex swing or something like that.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, like, that way they're kind of attached to you. Brandon is licking the mic, and the mic looks like a big black cock. Because, we've gotten better equipment since our old podcasts.
Technically not. I wouldn't call it better. My old mic was better, but it was harder because we put it in the center of the table and we have to listen to both of us. But now we have boom arms and mics that can get closer to us. Now we have two mics instead of one.
Yes.
Because the whole bundle for the headphones, the boom arm, and the mic was only $100. My first mic I bought was actually 150, 175.
Hey, live and learn.
But it's USB, so I can't connect it to this device to record because I'm not using a computer to record anymore.
Yes, we no longer need a computer, and not that you guys knew that happened, but we were recording 15 minutes of an episode once, and it stopped recording.
Yeah.
We were livid. And we can also do that now.
But I was also really sad. Because you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen to something where you're like, "Wait, what happened between here and there?" Or if you're like, "Damn, we had some good 15 minutes, and then no one gets to hear it." It's sad.
Well, it was a take two for the most part.
Yeah, but it's so hard to recreate gold and have the same genuine reactions every time.
Well, when you're around me, it's just automatically gold. Don't you fucking forget that.
No, I won't.
I'm not normally this conceited.
Yes, he is. So, what do you want to talk about today?
Oh, let's see. A lot's happened since any of our last episodes, so we got to drop the C-bomb here. COVID.
Don't talk about that too much. We're calling it the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. Do you have your tickets? Because I guess it's actually a real thing. Like the Backstreet Boys are actually doing a reunion tour. Because if you say the C word too many times, it gets flagged as like inappropriate comments or like that whole false news / narrative.
I'm just saying it's been a while since we podcasted, and this is happening right now. That's
We'll just go through this difficult time we're all having with, the things that only happen once every 100 years, because this isn't the Spanish flu.
Yeah, and we're repeating history with that.
Yay, but we're wearing less masks. But It's whatever.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Because they protect you, they protect others from you, not the other way around.
Yes. Or so they say.
Yep.
All right, enough of that horse shit.
Yeah.
So COVID happened, or is happening now. Celebrity deaths.
That'll happen for like another year or two. Easy.
Yeah. What else happened?
People ran out of toilet paper for no reason.
And water for no reason.
No. See, toilet paper first, and people will mass buying toilet paper. It's like, okay, it isn't where we're shitting ourselves to death.
Yeah, that was.
It's where you're coughing. You're not coughing out of your ass.
Who the fuck uses toilet paper to cover their mouth for a cough? Fucking armpit, your fucking elbow pit.
Elbow pit.
I don't know what the fuck you call that. Any of our listeners out there know what that
The
is?
crook of your arm.
The crook of my arm.
Yes. Or you can call it your inner elbow.
Lick my elbow.
Nope, sorry. I turned off notifications on my phone on vibrate, but my watch thinks otherwise. I'm just gonna turn off my watch. Sorry. He doesn't have any issues. He just coughs a lot. He has allergies. Don't give us any calls.
I like to call. Actually, it's fucked up. Actually, it's funny and fucked up. So since this started, we've been eating fast food a lot more in the car.
Not George and I.
Rose and I.
That's right.
And we usually have to go run our errands after that, like right after payday or something like that, or just get out of the house or we need something. And I cough after I eat, unfortunately, or at least when I eat in the car.
And this is why he wears Depends.
Well, it depends on the day.
If he's really coughing really bad, you know.
No, I meant I just cough. There's no feces, no urine, nothing like that. I just cough in the store.
Because you do Kegel exercises.
People avoid me like the plague.
No. I said before, we can't use that term anymore because we know that's not fucking true anymore.
Whenever I'm coughing in the store, people walk the opposite direction.
People don't avoid you like the plague because people go, my freedom.
Only the ones that don't want to wear masks.
Which is too many to count.
And, you hope that something...
I literally, on Sunday, last Sunday, went into the Hawaiian fast food place, right?
Right.
Two guys, were probably around like 19, 20. Big ass sign in front at the counter says, no mask, no service, right? Another one had masks. They didn't care. And there was this little plush, like crocheted sriracha bottle hanging from the ceiling.
Right.
On a string.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh, what's this? They're all touching it, playing with it. Oh, I want this. Can I get one of these? And then they were even touching the sign that says no mask, no service. And they're like, oh, look at this. I'm just shaking my head and I'm just like, you know what?
Are they from another fucking time? Another country?
No, they're from this country. It just bugs me. It's just that it's like, is the English, is the American school system failing us where they can't even read or have any manners or care about others?
Manners they should have learned from their parents.
Well, not everyone still has parents, orphans. I mean, they could have both been orphans, I don't know, or they just could be dicks.
Rich dicks. You never know.
True.
I don't know. Some of my customers still walk in without masks, and so we just hand them their plans from a distance.
Like, I'm just going to set these in the counter and back away. I'm going to count to 6. You're going to go over there, pick it up, and then I'm going to spray the hell out of this counter. Because fuck you.
Now, so we do wear masks when we're around customers, but because we social distance, and we have I work in a warehouse, we have a storefront, and then one of us works in the back, but we're a good, on average, 20 feet or more apart from each other. So we really don't wear our masks in the back because I like to be able to breathe. But yeah, I wear masks, I disinfect. We disinfect our countertops daily. It's just insane.
Yeah. My work, no one really cares.
No one's fucking there unless they're trying to sneak into the pool or the tennis court.
Yeah, let's see.
I see wiener.
During my shift, I see 2 people. That's it. I see the morning guard and the swing guard. Yeah, we keep our distance. The only thing that we're not doing is like washing the phone when we hand it to each other. That's about it.
Maybe a quick wipe with a wet one or alcohol wipe. Yeah, if you guys rarely, it's there to just to like do a report or something like that, or in case anything happens, right?
What?
What is the phone actually for at your work?
Oh, to do our reports. We don't write them thing down by hand. It's all on a phone, which is nice. Saves me from carpal tunnel.
Do you text and talk, or you just text it?
No, it's a security app where we hit location default, and then you like location area of check is like we select it from category of like by the tennis court, by the volleyball court, by the pool, by the spa, and then we can enter a note if there's something wrong, and then we just hit send and okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Whenever we have deliveries and it's larger than, I don't know, 3 or more, I do a delivery manifest in our email and I send it to the driver they receive it as a text,
Yeah.
which works out better. Especially when I go out on deliveries too, I send it to myself and then I just text what I'm doing next. No phone calls. And if they want to answer, I get like a 10-4.
Do they actually say that?
Yeah, my manager does.
Nice.
The assistant manager just like deletes it.
Hmm.
They know it's people instead of a phone call wasting. It's like thinking it's a customer when it's me calling in. Plus, they could also send me an email with if there's a pickup somewhere I have to do while I'm out and about.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Because we're supposed to call in between jobs or just see if there's any kind of pickups or anything changed. So it works.
And speaking of change, when my job changed companies, when our company got sold to a different company, a bigger company, like the largest one in the world, literally.
Securitas?
No, and we're not guessing. I'm just saying is they literally call themselves the largest security company in the world that's privately owned.
That's cool.
Yeah. Our patrol vehicle from our original company had the tags expire in August for our
Right.
patrol car, right?
Right.
It's still expired. We've told our field supervisor. He goes, yeah, okay. Nothing. Told him the brakes are bad. The horn doesn't work. No air conditioner. The tire pressure sensor light, so your tires are low or broken, has been on since I've started the job 4.5 years ago. They've taken it like 3-4 times. All the mechanic does, which is located in the same yard as the office. Piece of electrical tape just over the dashboard so you can't see it. Yeah. Fuel leak, exhaust leak, radiator leak.
I rolled my eyes for our listeners at home
Yeah,
when
you
he
can't.
said that.
Sadly, you can't hear it. But yeah, I mean, the car is just rolling death trap. The right side, the front right tire, has like what do you call it, the death rattle because the alignment is so bad. And just like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna die going down the hill. That's fine. Even the new patrol driver is like, this is all terrible things. This is like an OSHA violation. This could get somebody killed. And I'm like, yeah, we've had this taken like 3-4 times for every one of these items, and it just comes back. The only time something gets actually fixed is when the car physically all the way dies where the engine won't start anymore. That's happened twice. We've had to like push it uphill to the parking lot.
Oh God.
Yeah. And and then it comes back in like 3 weeks.
So what's the driver do then? Use his own vehicle?
They've tried to get us to do that, and then we're like, no, just give us a different vehicle. I literally disconnected my Bluetooth, so I don't know how that's happening.
He literally just did that.
Yeah, so sorry about the watch sound. Actually, I'm just going to take off the watch and chuck it down the hallway. But yeah, no, I mean, they don't really care. I don't know what's going on. They're like, oh yeah, when we switch to companies in August, you're going to get all new vehicles. It's going to be great. You're not going to have like a 15-year-old Yaris. Still the same thing. It still says the old company name, not the new company name. Nothing's changed.
Actually, one of our delivery vehicles is the RS, and I like it. It's great. Little compact cars like that are great for what we do, getting into small parking spaces and whatnot. No big delivery vans or box trucks.
Yeah. Oh, yesterday on the Yaris, the patrol vehicle,
Yeah.
the trunk release broke,
Oh,
so now you
God.
can't even open the trunk.
What do you got in the trunk?
Bollards, long metal poles we put into the ground and lock them to the ground to keep people from driving in when that's supposed to.
Ah,
So now they're stuck in there.
a key doesn't even work?
Nope. I said the locking mechanism is broken inside.
Jesus wept.
So when you push in the button, it has like all the give. There's no resistance to it. It just feels like it's locked. We've tried the key. You can lock it, but you can't unlock it.
So, question: have you guys
That's
tried?
notorious for that breaking in Yaris's.
Oh, okay, well, I have that to look forward to.
Yeah, but ours is the older Yaris. So the newer Yaris is just a button press. It's like an automatic electric unlock,
Oh,
release.
okay, we must have a new yard.
Ours is a push button. We actually have to push it in and then lift up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, old stuff.
Let's see. Have you guys tried like someone pulls the mechanism and then someone lifts the door?
We tried
Gotcha.
with 3 people.
3.
Yeah.
Fun.
Fun on the bun.
Fun on the bun. I can't do John DiMaggio.
Nope.
There's no way in hell.
Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? Our nation turns its lonely eyes to you. Not Joe DiMaggio, because he just plays baseball, but John DiMaggio.
I said John DiMaggio.
I know that, but I'm taking from the song where it says Joe DiMaggio.
Ah,
Yeah, John DiMaggio is a great voice actor.
yes.
He's a very gruff-looking guy, too, but he's done the voices of Bender, Jake on Adventure Time. He does a lot of good stuff. He's funny. I like him.
I don't. Well, let's see. I don't think any voice actor compare. Well, actually, there's so many to choose from. Like Tara Strong, she does so many different voices.
The 2 people that do the most voice acting roles is Tara Strong, whatever, and Steve Bloom.
You mean for our listeners out there, you'll definitely know her, depending on how old you are, as Harley Quinn from the Batman the Animated Series.
No, Harley Quinn from any DC animated.
There's some.
She's also on DC Supergirls.
Yeah. That's not her, is it?
Yeah, it is.
They must have did something to make her put it through a filter or something.
She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
She's also done My Little Pony of the newest version, Friendship is Magic, and she has also done Raven from Teen Titans and tons of fucking kid shows. Like I said, her and Steve Bloom, I can't list as many things. They both do animation, like Anime Japan, and American cartoons, like just insane amount, and a lot of games.
You know, my brother and a bunch of other people, when I'm watching like an old Batman cartoon, they'll hear the Joker, Mark Hamill, and it's like, who is that? It's like, it's Mark Hamill. And they can't fucking believe it. It's like, dude, yeah, he may have bombed after, Star Wars and Corvette Summer, but he found a niche. Okay, okay. What the fuck did he how many more acting roles did he have as an actor before voice acting?
I will tell you something. It is not bombed. In the industry, it's called being typecast. When you're so famous for one thing, no matter how hard you try to do other things, they can only think of you as this. And that's it. It's so hard. If you get such an iconic role, you can't do anything else. Like the old show, Beverly Hillbillies, right?
Yeah.
It was such a great, massive hit. None of them could get work for anything else, no matter how hard they tried.
Or something like that.
Because they were thought as stupid idiot hicks.
Yeah.
Even the producers and the casting agents, like, you're too stupid. He's like, I have a fucking PhD in theoretical physics. I'm not an idiot, but typecast like that permanently.
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher, same damn thing. The only reason Harrison Ford escaped that is because
he would before that, didn't he?
Yes. He used to be on soap operas. And he also was doing this thing with Steven Spielberg and George Lucas at the same time, making Indiana Jones. So he was still working with the same people. It branched him off into a different area. And then he's like, well, hey, they're like, oh, look, he can do other things besides Star Wars. He's also great for this. This is also iconic. So he wasn't typecast because of that.
All right. My bad.
It's not the actor's fault. Typecasting sucks dick.
Yes. Anywho, Mark Hamill is an incredible voice actor.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people know that. Not people of the generation, not Gen Xers, I would think.
Well, just most people wouldn't even realize it. Like you said, it's like that doesn't sound like Mark Hamill. He can do such
It
different
sounds
voices.
he sounds familiar enough for people to like. Who is that? Oh, fun fact: Mark Hamill wasn't the first choice for the
It
Joker in Bat.
was.
He was not.
No,
Mark Hamill was not the first choice.
nope. The first episode was actually done with Tim Curry.
Yes, and his voice he was too scary
Yep.
in the test, which makes me I want to find that. I want to hear it.
Right. I would love to hear the test idea of Tim Curry being like, "Moi, hello, Batman." Yeah, I can't do Tim Curry for shit, so
Nobody can.
I'm not gonna try.
Nobody
Tim
can
Curry
do
is
Christopher
awesome.
Walken either. No one, an Asian guy can.
People can get really close to Wow, Christopher Walken.
I can't do
Much
Walken.
more than Tim Curry. Tim Curry's a hard voice. He's a great actor.
Voice actor.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Oh well, wait. Well, let's see. He had a stroke a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember if we never covered that. I don't believe.
Mm.
I was very sad by that, but he's still out doing Q&As, doing cons. It was amazing.
Well, virtual now, but yeah,
of course, virtual.
Yeah.
I hope he regains mobility. With more than with his hands and legs and whatnot. And he's like in a Christopher Reeves wheelchair, like a quadruped. Fuck off. Hey, do I ever laugh at you when you fuck up words?
Yes.
No, I don't. I help you with the words.
1 second, please, as I go to commercial break. Yeah,
And welcome back.
yeah. That was a fantastic thing that we just listened to.
It was.
Yeah. Don't forget to buy 2 of them.
Make it 4.
No. We need money. 2's
Buy it.
fine.
We're whores.
Yeah. So you should all be playing games right now as you're listening to us, or doing the laundry,
We're doing the dishes.
or doing you self time. What's it called? Me time, self care.
Self-love. That's what they used to call it. I don't know what you call it now.
Panning for gold.
I'm not very PC, Brandon.
Well, I mean, I'm very PC. You're probably more of iOS. Yeah. But anyways, everyone's playing games. Play some games. Keep yourself busy. If you can find work, cool. If you can't, sorry about that. That does suck.
It does. Go home, play with your joystick. You ever notice that most of our podcasts are just like running, gags and shit? Like a Kevin Smith film for the most part. Not bashing Kevin Smith. I love Kevin Smith, and
As
if I was
we
gay, I might suck his dick. But I'm not.
I mean, I don't even have to be gay to even do that. But look, I appreciate you so much. I understand that, your wife isn't with you right now. You're out doing some touring. I will gladly just suck your dick for you, even if I'm straight, just because I respect you and admire you that much.
I love his Q&As, like when he was still fatter. Well, no, not as fat as at the end, but when he first started An Evening with Kevin Smith, where he was touring the colleges and whatnot, and that one guy gets up and says, "I'll suck your dick for $5."
What do you say to that?
Well, actually, it went. Hey, you said sucking dick is a good way for to make money. Can I get like $5? And then he said, "What's your name?" And he said his name was Geek. He's like, "With a name like Geek, I would never let you suck my dick." And then he gave him the definition of a circus freak who bit the heads off of chickens. And then he said, "I could be down for that." And then Kevin replied with a name like Geek, I would never let you suck my dick.
Yeah, because he wouldn't choke his chicken. He just bite it off.
Yeah, that's what he was worried about.
Yeah, I understand.
Chicken the Chinese chicken.
Choking on... No, we're not going to... No.
I'll suck your dick for $5.
See, it's not going to be a good time if it's only $5. If it was 10 to 20, you're like, okay, they know what they're doing.
Nowadays, it has to be 20, really, because what the fuck can you get for $5?
A really bad teeth job.
No, I meant what could you use the $5 to get? I mean, if you charge $20 a head. Go ahead. That was supposed to be rim shot.
That's $20.
You charge $20 for a rim shot?
Well, I mean, yeah.
No, that's a rim job.
No, where you just shoot it onto the rim.
No, but that's a rim shot.
Yes, it literally tells me exactly what it is, word for word, on my soundbar.
I can't see the soundbar from here, fuckface. Sorry, I say that with love.
He has never done it. He promises.
I've called people fuckface for years, but with you, it comes from the heart.
But how many? No, I'm not going to go with that. We don't need to know how many you've gone for.
What?
Okay, fine. How many faces have you fucked?
None. Sadly.
So then you can't be a fuckface.
I didn't say I call people fuckface. I didn't say I fuck face. There's a difference. Clean out your fucking ears and you'll be able to understand.
No, but I love literal jokes, and that's a literal joke. It's like, so how many faces have you fucked?
None, sadly. So
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Neither have I. I don't plan to either. I mean, it doesn't sound as like loving or caring as like, anything else would be.
sometimes you just want to fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you don't. Go ahead, say it.
Sometimes. I can't fuck. Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes I don't.
Oh god.
I'm going to annoy everybody with these 4 buttons.
Trying out our new toys, folks.
And no, they don't vibrate. They're analog.
His wife's might.
Yeah, right.
Now you can hit the fucking button for that one.
Sad
God.
face.
Well, Michael J. Fox's wife doesn't need a vibrator. He is a vibrator.
Oh.
Not original thought. I think I stole that from a comic.
That's low, though. Yeah. Batteries not included. Yeah, I don't know. Your sound's better. I think we'll just record you laughing and put it there instead.
Fair enough.
Canned laughter just sounds like dead people laughing.
Isn't that laughter also from like the 40s to the 50s?
50s, too. Like most of it comes from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Yeah.
Because, it was like the perfect laugh. They just took it once, like, cool, we'll just loop this plate for anything and everything.
Forever.
Then they did stop using the canned laughter starting in the 2000s, and they went with actual recorded in front of a live studio audience.
No, they may have done that in the 90s too.
But they still have that giant thing that's up above that says applause, yeah, or laughter, and you actually have to do it. And
it's okay to do it here.
yeah,
Otherwise, there's a light that says "shut your fucking mouth."
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming.
I have a friend who was on the not the Drew Carey show. He's my favorite on my second favorite on.
Whose line is it anyway?
That's the show. It's not Colin. It's he has his own show. Fuck, at least he did for a while. The only non-Caucasian guy there.
Oh,
for the old series. It's not Greg Proops. It's not Colin.
Wayne Brady.
Thank you. God, I love Wayne Brady. He's hilarious as shit. Anyways, I had a friend who went to one of his live tapings of his game show, and they actually had a person holding up cards that says like applause or laughter, and like you had to follow it. If you didn't, then you were out.
Wow.
Now it wasn't even his idea. That's just the industry standard now. Just like, yeah.
Fuck me.
I know. Executives, they make you do weird shit. But yeah, no, yeah. Canned laughter. Hopefully, it's never going to be a thing anymore. I like live stuff better. Sounds better.
All right, so we'll make it my laugh. My cousin used to laugh like carnage.
Okay.
Okay, so the 90s Spider-Man TV series, they had Carnage, one of the offshoots of the symbiote Venom.
Okay, continue.
Carnage took over. What do you call it?
Was it Eddie? No, it wasn't Eddie Brock.
Eddie Brock was Venom.
Yeah.
It's Cletus Cassidy, a serial killer.
Yeah.
He bonded with him.
Yeah.
Or symbiosis took over with him. So
that's one of the one of his original stories for Carnage.
Yeah.
There's like two others, but this is like the main one.
Yeah.
The other one was that he originally bonded with Deadpool and that turned him insane, and then he got onto Cletus.
It was always Cletus Cassidy, and then they may have done Deadpool later, but
no, I'm saying is that he went with Deadpool first, and that's what turned the symbiote insane.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I didn't have comics as a kid. I had to go off what other people told me or
like
the cartoons.
That one was the original. What you said was the original, but
in another universe, it's bonded with.
Yeah, because
Deadpool went insane and then bonded with Cletus Cassidy and made it worse.
Because DC and Marvel have done reboots of their characters, like I think 3 times by now of each individual character.
Much more than that, probably. And then you factor in other universes, as if you watch some kind of explanation on YouTube, they usually go with Earth, some insert number.
Yeah, usually like Earth 0, Earth 1, Earth 2 would be like DC, but like Marvel, it's just part of the multiverse.
They both have multiverses.
Yeah, I know.
Like a pirate Batman.
Pirate Batman's cool.
Or that one universe where they combine DC and Marvel characters together. Amalgam universe.
The weirdest Batman I ever saw was Mecha T-Rex Batman.
The fuck?
Yeah. It was a Batman as a robotic sentient T-Rex.
Where the fuck did you see this at? Inquiring minds want to know.
Literally at the comic store. I just looked at the cover and I said, no, thank you.
That is one of the weirdest fucking things I think I've heard in my entire life.
I mean, you've had Batman for the past over 60 years, okay? You've got to keep doing something different. It can't be the same copy and paste. Or rebooting characters. Or reinventing the same character 17 different times. We've already had it where Batman was the bad guy. Remember Into the Metalverse?
Was that it?
Yes. I guess he wasn't mechanical. I guess he was just a regular T-Rex.
And of course the T-Rex that's always been in the Batcaves.
So maybe it is the mechanical one. Hell, whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, the Metalverse where it had like all the multiverse, but it was like of the evil dark dimensions trying to take over everything. Batman had like instead of like him like having multiple dogs on a leash, it was multiple Robins on a leash.
Oh god. Oh, I think I saw that.
Yeah, it was crazy messed up.
The laughing bat or something like that. Or...
Yeah, insane. It was like one of those giant arcs where it involves all the DC characters again because they run out of something and they want to do something different again. So no matter how good or bad it is, it's just something them to keep doing to keep the property alive. Keep buying comics.
Because Batman and Superman are their most popular characters, they can only really do those in movies instead of like TV series. Well, I mean, there is a Superman in the Supergirl series, but Batman won't get a series again. I mean, aside from Gotham, I think. Well, that's over with now too, so.
Oh, yeah? Good.
Years ago.
Good.
You didn't like it?
No.
Why? This wasn't for you?
Yeah.
Not a fan of prequels?
No, I'm fine with a lot of prequels. That one just didn't have the same feel to me. That's all.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's everyone's got a different choice. Everyone thinks of it differently. I can't wait for the He-Man reboot that Kevin Smith is doing for Netflix, though.
Yeah, I know. I heard about that. He-Man or She-Ra?
He-Man. She-Ra has completed after 6 seasons.
Oh, okay.
On Netflix. It ended. Yep. I'm not going to spoil the ending. It was interesting. Yeah, I watch it just for nostalgia's sake.
Everyone dies at the end.
Actually, no. Only one.
It was a joke.
Oh. Thank you.
I need one of those too. That way to get my point across.
I'm sorry. Here, I'll give you the fancy toy. So, rim job. No, sad trombone, laughter, applause, and then rim job.
Why do you keep calling it rim job?
Because it makes you laugh.
It
Go
makes
ahead.
you smile when you say it.
Whim job.
It almost sounds like how your wife would say it. He's thinking about it right now.
No, just no. Go ahead, play with the buttons. Yes. Okay, let go. God's annoying. That's someone else has the power. I feel powerless.
How about this? Let's put it in between us.
No, because it's not a penis. There you go.
In between us, there's a penis.
Yep. That's an old thing.
Yeah, from
Way
when we
back
were
in the
grade
day.
School.
Yeah. So what are you doing this week?
Aside from working?
Yeah.
Like I usually do, try really hard not to kill anyone.
Well, that's good. That's all you got.
I have no reason to go out for Halloween. Just gonna stay in, watch horror movies, and drink beer, eat candy.
Yeah. I'm gonna work. Yeah. Nothing about. I mean, the kids got their costumes. They're gonna have fun with their Zoom classes.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
mean, well, honestly, it is a bad idea for Halloween to. Yeah.
Man, my week is just gonna be. There's a guy tomorrow to fix the hole in the floor.
How's your whole entire family?
I know.
I used to have Mexican coworkers who used to ask me that all the time. Say, "Hey Junior, how's your hole?" It's like you're supposed to say something more than that. It's like, no, I just want to know how your hole is. It's like you're a sick old fuck, you know that.
Yeah. Anyways, my hole in the floor isn't like a literal hole. It's just the wood underneath got like too old. The carpet's still fine. The carpet's there. The what do you call it? The padding underneath is fine. Just the wood underneath it came undone, fell out,
Rotted.
Sure, yeah, that'll work. So it's not a hole, but there's a guy coming tomorrow. He did the estimate today. He's coming tomorrow to fix it. He goes, yeah, this is easy to fix. I'm like, cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. And I got the room air conditioner put in. I did the foam around it. It works.
I told you I would have helped you with that.
I know, but you weren't here at the time, and Dale was. It's his job anyways,
That is true.
unfortunately for him. Now all we have to do is, he says he's going to erect the gate in the backyard or a fenced off little gate area. I don't know. That'll be great.
All right.
Yeah. So have you watched anything new or interesting lately?
Well, it all depends on if I have Wi-Fi available. If not, then I have to use my hotspot. I've been watching Forged in Fire last season.
That's a good show. I love Fortune Fire.
I love Forged in Fire too. I'm a knife guy, and learning how to actually do this would be great. I just need to get into a place that I could do that with, out there being a fire warning, anything like that, and a property that we actually own or are renting and the only people there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because they see giant plumes of smoke, or I guess it would be steam, from quenching.
No, well, I would hope not smoke.
No, like I said, that's why I said steam, for quenching the
Yeah.
sword from going from hot to cold, tempering. And the sound you'd be making banging all night long, and not just someone screaming your name.
Yeah, well, people are used to that one.
Yeah. You'll get there. A little quicker on the fingers, but yeah.
Yeah, I need to work on my fingering.
No, it's supposed to be this one.
I was really bad at this shit. Just you take it back, all right? You're
No.
better at this.
Like I said, it's in the middle. It's phallic enough. We can do this.
There.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't. Well, first of all, to me, when you say phallic, it would have to look like a dick. This does not look like a dick. The mic looks like a dick. It looks like a big black dick.
No, it really doesn't.
Well, this looks like a dick head. How about that?
Okay, no.
Oh, it looks like a sperm.
Thank you. I was literally about to say that. It's a giant black sperm. James would be proud.
He's probably the proud papa.
I would. There you go. Now, okay, now you've got it. Good. All right, I approve. Anyways, I almost called it Quenched in Fire. Uh,
Forged in fire.
Forged in Fire. Fun show. I like swords because they also make swords and knives, and just to see them like try really quickly make something off the top of their head, it comes out really great. Like almost every time, it's like I wish I had that kind of quick thinking imagination. Like, yeah, I'm going to design this and build this in my head in under 30 minutes.
They don't even have. Okay, so if you've never watched the show, the premise is four bladesmiths are there on the first round. They have 3 hours to forge a knife, or whatever the judges tell them they have to make. Either they have to copy something exact, or they make a knife in their own style with within the parameters, certain blade length from the plunge rind to the tip, and then it can't exceed 22 inches ever. But they have had some monster fucking knives on there. It's insane. Like they did one.
So they've
with
got like Grendel like taking a knife
They had a
deep.
16-inch blade once in one of the parameters, and one of
Okay.
the judges, Jay Nielsen, and ABS Mastersmith. ABS is American Blade. Damn it! Now I don't remember.
That's okay.
Anywho,
He's a smith. He does blades.
He is a mastersmith. He does incredible work. Excuse me.
Yeah, but he's no
Yeah,
Kevin Smith. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blades of Smith work. All right. You like it.
But
It's great.
oh wait, I should have done that.
Hey.
So four contestants have 3 hours to forge a blade in that amount of time, but to become a blade, it has to be quenched first
Quenched.
in oil, not water, oil.
Oil?
Yeah, it's not done with water anymore.
Like what kind of oil?
It's technically, I've heard you can quench in just about any kind of oil. I've seen people actually use vegetable oil.
Like
in
peanut oil?
I don't know peanut oil. I just
It's one tasty blade.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, we both get to push buttons.
Yeah. I've heard you can quench in just about any kind of oil, but there is special quenching oil. They have large barrels by each one of the propane forges, and it's not a blade until it's been quenched. And then the three judges there, the Jay Nielsen and ABS Mastersmith, David Baker, a historic weapons recreation specialist, and then Doug Marcaida, who is the edge and impact weapon specialist who trains people in Kali martial arts.
Not Kali Ma, but Kali martial arts.
Yes. Anywho, those are the three judges. Then you have host Will Willis, former Army Ranger and Air Force paratrooper, pararescue.
So why does it make him a knife expert?
He's not a knife expert.
Does he
He's
stab
just
a lot
the
of people?
host.
Or does he have a lot of cheesecake?
He's just been he's been on television for a while, and they liked him as the host. And I like him. I think everyone loves him as a host anyway. But he's, like I said, he's just got a military background for the most part. So the judges determine which three move on to the next round, and then they send someone home. They surrender their blade, and then the next round, they have to do a handle, guard, and whatever other parameters the judges want to do. And then after that, the three remaining smiths get their weapons tested in a strength test and then a sharpness test. Yet again, the judges will see how the weapons perform. This time, they see how the weapons perform, and if there's a break, that bladesmith is out. Well, not out right away. If it's the middle bladesmith whose weapons break within a certain amount of hits on the strength test, the sharpness test is no longer necessary, but the third bladesmith has to have their weapon tested no matter what. And if it breaks before, they're out and the other contestants in. If it passes without breaking, they're in and the other contestant who had the blade malfunction is out. And then those two smiths go home for 4 days and recreate a weapon from history.
Huh.
Yes. And they have 4 days to make this weapon, put their spin on it, and then they come back, they get tested again, and same thing. and the winner receives a check for $10,000, and their weapon is showcased on the show.
Now, do they get to keep all the stuff they make?
Do the contestants get to keep their weapons?
Yeah.
No, I read something about this a couple years ago. Sorry, I moved away from the mic to adjust my seat. There's a law against it. They can't keep it. Now, the show is filmed in New York, and New York has some stringent weapons laws. So,
But they're not guns. They're just.
I know, it's stupid, but they don't get to keep them. They have to surrender them, and the winning weapons stay in there in the showcase. And in the new episodes now, you can see them all over the forge floor.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It is. In fact, so they had. You guys got to watch it. It's on the History Channel. It's available on Hulu. It's on Prime, not on Netflix. But you can catch it all the time. Fresh episodes, new episodes on the History Channel.
Yeah, for people who still, for some reason, have cable.
Oh yeah, not a lot of people do. They just get
I
internet.
pay $60 to $100 a month for shit that has commercials.
True. When you could pay $12 to $20 a month for shit that has commercials.
Yeah, and get just the same amount of shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes better shows. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah,
Platforms. I'm subscribed to 3 platforms as it is.
Let me see. I have Hulu. I have Prime. I have Funimation. And I have access to someone else's Netflix. So I pay for 3.
Yeah, cool. I guess I have VRV.
What the fuck is VRV?
CBS All Access. And the third one, I'll remember in a minute. Don't worry.
Clock's ticking.
Oh, Amazon Prime. But yeah, we have family access to the Netflix, and then I also have access to Funimation.
Whose Funimation are you on?
Friends.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I won't drop the name either.
Yeah. In case Funimation's listening, like, cool, lawsuit.
They don't give a fuck as long as they get paid.
Man, I never know anymore.
I got the premium one. I love it.
Premium one.
Premium Funimation account.
Oh, there's a difference. Wow. Okay, cool.
I pay $7.99 a month. I get commercial free, dubbed and subbed.
As to answer your question from earlier, VRV is owned by Crunchyroll. VRV does dubbed and subbed anime and TV shows and almost the whole catalog of Rooster Teeth.
I don't know what that is.
Rooster Teeth is an animation channel that first started with a show that they made called Red vs. Blue.
I remember that.
And then they do their most second popular show called Ruby. It's an animation style show.
Oh yeah, I've watched part of the first episode. I couldn't get behind it.
Centers around 4 chicks, cool powers, and there's dudes. And
I don't like that animation style.
Cell shaded, yeah. Not everyone does. It's a different type of choice, but yeah.
I mean, there are some 3D animation styles I like. That's not one of them.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Like I can do the Resident Evil movies and whatnot.
Oh, speaking of that, Resident Evil, they're doing a new show on Netflix.
Yes, I know. I'm looking forward to that.
Where it's supposed to be Wesker's daughters.
Oh, great.
And they just announced yesterday that it's going to be canon for the Resident Evil universe.
Nice.
Yeah. So if they fuck it up really bad, you're like, too bad, it's already canon. Can't take it back. Wesker's one of the main bad guys in Resident Evil.
That one I know.
You might, but not everybody else.
True.
Yeah.
Sorry if you just got a weird sound. I scratched my head and hit the mic.
It's okay. It's not as bad.
They're also doing an Assassin's Creed show on Netflix.
Really?
I'm kind of interested in that one.
Huh, that would be interesting.
Now, it'd be cool if it was set more modern times. But then again, that same dilemma comes up with why not do a modern day Assassin's Creed video game? Because blades would not be that prevalent. Like, in the stealth moves, yeah, but you would need more firearms, predominantly, I would assume.
Well, the thing is with firearms, lots of noise. People run when you hear firearms.
Yeah.
You don't run when you hear a blade because blades are silent.
Correct. But
and the only way
modern times, though.
That's the problem.
That's why, yeah, it's not going to happen. That's why the closest they'll get is World War II and like one of those flashback scene, or not a flashback, or
You would need to be in a place that already has turmoil like that constantly.
Yeah.
Or there'd be Cuba or Mexico where there's usually some kind of constant fighting, or like a Middle Eastern state where there's unrest somewhere.
Yeah. And well, let's see. You would need some kind of silenced big. I would want a silenced big caliber weapon myself. Probably a 45 ACP.
Yeah, it has to be also a heavily populated area with lots of buildings.
Yes.
Because you need somewhere to escape to.
Europe, somewhere like a major metropolitan area in Europe. London, France,
Dubai,
Dubai.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so something like that, and then your other weapons option, maybe have a long gun, whatnot, suppressed, big bore,
Yeah.
338 Lapua Magnum, 50 cal, 50 BMG.
Ones are really hard to suppress. But yeah.
Now probably the 338 Lapua Magnum. Did you know that there is a company out there that makes them fully?
Auto?
No. Out of carbon fiber, even the barrel.
Huh.
Bolt action rifle, so you can get away with it since you're not firing multiple rounds like that.
Right.
Not fucking up the barrel. But then again, carbon fiber is strong as hell.
Yeah,
But not
still,
heat resistant, I imagine.
Yeah. Well, not for the same kind of like repeat fire. Yeah, it's probably be bolt action. Because you're not putting like 100 rounds through it.
Christensen Arms, that's it.
Okay. That's cool. Probably expensive because, that's carbon fiber for you.
I saw it on an episode of Demolition Ranch on YouTube. He never really gives a price unless it's like a pawn shop find or something like that.
Yeah.
Or he did an episode of Off the Ranch, his primary channel that does not have any gun content, where he went to auction and bought an Uzi machine gun.
Okay.
Like,
I'm pretty sure he's not located in states close to us.
technically, you can get to Texas in a 24-hour period.
Yeah, we just have more stringent gun laws.
Yes. Well, not you can't own automatic weapons here anymore. You could in the 80s, I want to say.
Yeah, 70s, 80s, yeah.
Maybe even up to the early 90s. You can. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry about that. After the weapons ban or the magazine ban, you could still own the high capacity magazines. And here in California, you could only go to specific gun ranges that were okay with it. As for automatic weapons, though, I wouldn't even know where where they would let you fire them unless you just had to go and sell them, which makes me sad.
Or just go out into
Or
the
move
desert
the state.
somewhere. Find a secluded area where there's nobody around. People call that, I guess, the high desert or something.
Correct.
Right. Not because everyone gets high there on Burning Man, but just, all of this is just desert and ATVs.
And gigantic moving sculptures.
Yep.
And fucking. Lots of fucking. It's a music festival. All kinds of shit's going down.
Yeah, but not this year. I mean, they'll probably do it anyways. Who knows? Or at least an unofficial one.
Not even the Electronic Daisy Carnival.
Oh.
EDC for short.
I thought it was electronic, musical. What's the C part again?
Electronic Daisy Carnival.
Carnival. I thought it was just
EDC.
electronic dance carnival.
Nope.
Daisy? Why Daisy?
I don't know. Drew Carey told me this.
Huh.
He didn't tell me this. I heard it in one of those Comedy Central YouTube channels. This can't be happening, and
Okay.
that was his experience.
If you're friends
He goes
with...
to a lot of musical festivals, festivals, and people get high and drunk around him. And he was telling that such story about one of his friends getting high on Molly, LSD, and what sent him over the edge of all things was weed. Weed. After fucking doing Molly and LSD.
Well, he was probably still on both of them at the same time. You don't usually mix drugs together. Not normally a good idea. One at a time.
It's, as I recall,
Moderation.
he thought people were going to take him out and kill him, and he was okay with it. and being Drew Carey was his friend, he had to fuck with him. It's like, no, we're not gonna kill you. I'm gonna take you out there and fuck you in the ass.
Drew Carey said that.
Yeah, he never dropped the friend's name though.
I'm sorry. I bet you he'd probably follow through though. That's Jim Carrey. He goes, I gotta take this all the way.
Drew Carey, not Jim Carrey.
Drew, sorry. Yeah.
Fuck, you must be tired. Drink a Monster. Brandon, you act like a... Brandon, have a Monster. You tend to act like a little bitch when you're tired.
You crack one open. Feel better? Yeah. Fuck this. Little
Well, you
bitch.
got to work tonight anyway, so...
Yeah, I do. I'm probably the only one who actually does my job mostly to the T more than any other guards there. Because the other guards are still complaining about the other guards. It's kind of funny. It's like, wait, you guys are the two semi-most laziest ones here. You're talking about the one guard who does the other shift, who sleeps during the day, has already supposedly done one of the office workers, even though he's married, and has 2 wives, and smokes hookah in his car, and used to share it with the residents who were teenagers.
Is he Middle Eastern?
I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say yes.
I'm just saying, either that or he's a Mormon, so I don't know.
Mormons are very hard to find still. Because polygamy, or whatever it's called still, is...
Polygamy. I had a conversation with this recently about polygamy and bigamy. It's mainly listed as polygamy nowadays.
Okay, yeah. I mean, whatever. But, yeah.
You know what the punishment for polygamy is, right?
It would depend where, but I'm listening.
2 mother-in-laws.
Damn. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Oh, that hits hard though, because if it was 2 of my mother-in-laws, I would not do it. I would not fucking do it. Yeah. Thank you.
That was pretty good.
You have met my mother-in-law.
Yes. Before she was your mother-in-law.
Yeah, you wouldn't want 2 of those.
No. And let's hope that she doesn't listen to this.
She won't. Don't worry, she won't.
Your wife probably won't even listen to this.
I wish she would, but that'd be in deep fucking trouble.
Yeah, I don't want my mom to listen to this.
I hope your mom listens to this, then
I hope
chooses
your
your full
mom
name.
listens to this.
I hope my mom listens to this. I would hope so.
Even though you go out of your way to prevent them from listening to this.
Yes.
As do I.
Yes.
My mom tried to listen to our podcast we have up right now, and it said it wouldn't let her because of explicit material.
Really?
Or because she just went on YouTube without having an account.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's
Well,
like,
because
Mom, don't. Just don't.
yeah, because
Don't.
you have the option when you upload to YouTube. It says, is this appropriate for children? I put no. Is it age restricted? I put no. So it's not for children, but it's not age restricted. So you don't have to be 18, but you have to at least be above 7 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, good, Mom. I'm glad you know how to work technology. Good.
I just told her, Mom, just don't. I don't want you to. You'll look at me in a different light.
Oh, my parents know how I am. I'm straight with my parents.
So am I, but I don't curse this much in front of my mother.
Oh, I do. I mean, you know me. I don't curse like like your dad does.
Nobody curses like my dad does.
No.
Knuckle fuck.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I curse on my parents. They know how I am. I ask them all kinds of stuff. I'm like, look, I'm human too. Yeah, I am your son, but whatever. I'm still a person.
I don't talk about sex or anything like that. I mean, yeah, it's...
You've never been mom? So, Mom, when's the last time you got to fuck?
She'll use my full name, definitely, after saying that.
Would she still tell you?
No.
Have you tried?
Really
Have
wanna
you
know?
tried?
I don't want to know.
Why not?
It's my mother.
She's human too, though.
Do you ask your dad?
Yes.
how often- Does he tell you?
Yes.
Do you ask your mom?
Yes.
Does she tell you?
Yes.
Is the only thing you say is yes?
No.
Touche.
Oh yeah, like I said, my parents are human. I'm human. You know, why pretend shit doesn't exist? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my mom still perceives me as a good person, and I don't perceive myself as that anymore.
You can still perceive yourself as a good person if you still have human basic desires.
No, but I just don't want her to listen to it because of my
You never talk bad
outlook
about
on
your
life.
mom.
Of course not. It doesn't matter, but she still thinks of me as a good person, and I don't think of myself as a good person anymore.
Maybe she'll think better of you.
It doesn't help that she tells people I'm the best person she knows.
I doubt that'd change anything.
I don't know. I'd rather not. It doesn't matter. The only family I know that listens to my... Actually, no, my dad listens to our podcast.
What, really?
I sent him the link.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
I think he
wow.
might be one of our subscribers.
Oh wow, that'd be interesting. I'd love to hear his feedback. He's like, no, it needs more dick in it. That's what your mom said. You know, to your dad.
No, I was just imagining my French-Canadian grandmother saying that to my dad.
Yeah.
Well, because she used to be an alcoholic.
She'd
An alcoholic.
She'd go, son, you need more dick in that.
No, my grandmother was an alcoholic or is an alcoholic. I don't fucking know. No, it's like a Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic, unfortunately. She was drunk and she said to my dad verbatim, and my mom, bless her, can do French Canadian accent because my grandmother is from Trout River, Newfoundland, and she has a very thick accent.
Almost creamy.
Anywho, she told my dad without missing a beat, "You're a fucking asshole, but I love you anyway."
Yeah, no, that's your dad. Yeah.
Yeah. I just probably... Well, nowadays I would have died, but as a little kid I get no idea what my response would have been. It's like, Grandma said dirty words.
Yeah.
Bad words.
Yeah. My grandmother, when she was still alive, she wouldn't swear. She would do everything else. She instead of saying like, "Oh shit," she goes, "Oh sugar." I'm like, Grandma,
honey.
that's very
Sweet.
lame. And she goes, "I know, but I can't bring myself to swear." I'm like, okay,
One of those uber Christians?
I guess, yeah. She just didn't see the appeal of it. Not like my dad.
Doesn't your dad curse, though?
Yes, and he's not even a sailor. His brother is. Yeah, my uncle's really he ex-sailor. He retired.
I would hope so at his age.
Yeah,
Is he older or younger?
older by I think like 6 years.
Doesn't matter, he's old.
Yeah.
Unless you're like, higher up there, captain or anything like that.
Rear admiral. No more. Damn it.
Should have thought about that.
I know. Before you have controls. Yeah, I know.
Now they're in front of both of us.
I know. I see it.
Do you see?
Do you see what I see?
Mrs. Leeds, do you see?
I have no idea what that's from.
Red Dragon.
What's Red Dragon? Wait, is it the kind of Red Dragon you play with?
Red Dragon, aside from being a mahjong tile in the game Mahjong, is the movie before the prequel to Silence of the Lambs, which is a remake. Well, okay, it's based off the book series, so it is Red Dragon, but there was a movie before it, before Silence of the Lambs, called Manhunter. And
But
it's about
he
a
went
serial
after
killers.
women.
Manhunter is the name of tells the tale of the FBI agent who was after the serial killer.
Oh, so I was totally wrong. That's fine. I admit this. I'm not big into the overly masculine horror movies of like, yeah, I prey on women and I'm a dude looking for another dude.
No, you're just a dude looking for another dude.
Pretending to be an Irish dude. Yeah, Tropic Thunder.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Well, I didn't see that movie. I only like good movies.
Don't you dare, bitch. Hey, Tribe of Thunder was a great movie. No. I will take away your privileges from that.
Fair enough.
Do not abuse the buttons.
Okay.
Remember, the listeners can only take so much of like the 86 times we push these buttons in one fucking episode.
They're going to stick through to the end because they love us, or at least mildly tolerate us, or they just want to see what we're going to say next.
No, they can't see. I don't even know why. It's going to be an audio thing. And no matter how much you bug me, I'm not going to make this into a video.
That was James's
podcast.
idea.
I don't know. They see me in pictures alone on the thumbnails I put up on the YouTube. Like I really want to do a straight video of me with my weird looking faces and me not being able to sit still long enough to even take a picture most of the time.
Fair enough.
And no one needs to see what this room looks like. No one needs to see what this room looks like.
We could put green
They would be
around.
so confused. They'd be like, "Why is it so colorful? And why is there so many monkeys? And ponies and unicorns and Jesus?"
For our listeners out there, this is actually his wife's office for the most part.
Technically, she calls it the schoolroom.
Yes, because she uses it to teach your two children.
Yeah, because we're doing the whole Zoom classes and home distance learning. And
Yes.
hello, monkey. Yes, come here. Oh, you like that, do you? Oh, yes. I'd smile too if I were you.
For our listeners out there, Brandon is abusing a stuffed monkey.
I'm not abusing, I'm stroking. There's a complete difference. Abusing would be... I'm not going to tell you how I would abuse a monkey. But just so you know,
Thank
if
goodness.
if I did abuse a monkey, it would be visibly horrifying.
That monkey's frown is now upside down.
Now he's upside down.
He's fucking the monkey. He's face fucking the monkey, I think.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to limit you to like 10 button pushes per episode.
This reminds me when Edward and I took Mary's monkey purse or monkey backpack, whatever it was, and there was a noose and we put a note in its hand and he puts like, "Goodbye, cool world." We hung it from its backpack straps.
I need to 3D print a femur bone.
Why not a humerus?
'Cause it wouldn't be that funny.
Well, I found this humerus.
Don't. Okay, you know what? No more for you. No more for you.
That's fine.
I know you can reach across the table, but fuck you. All the same.
Yeah, because I got longer arms than you.
Yeah, because I'm like a T-Rex. Thank you.
We actually have a customer we refer to as T-Rex.
No.
Yes. Okay. I've delivered to... My brother Chris and I have both delivered to this guy. And he, with nothing in his arms, he will grab the clipboard from us and proceed to tuck his arms up to his armpits with holding the clipboard and the pen and write like that.
So like his hands up to his nips, and he's like T-Rexing trying to write, even though he has arms that fully extend.
Yes.
He just
yes,
chooses
does.
not to.
I've seen them fully extend. I've seen him drive a car, but for whatever reason, multiple times he has done this action.
Maybe just likes to play it close to the chest. Don't you fucking say
I missed the button anyway.
good. I'm gonna relabel them for next episode.
That's fine.
So that way you're like, I don't know what the fuck this does. And it's gonna be really awkward for you.
My whole life was awkward. Bring it, bitch.
I'm not arguing that one. The only thing I'm gonna bring you is a steak dinner and a Charms blow pop.
I'll take the steak. Do you got any A1?
No, I need to get some of that, don't I?
Better fucking get it, bitch.
I get some tri-tip and put this. I'm gonna
Oh,
sous vide
yeah.
it and then.
A lot of people say if you do the steak right, you don't need sauce on or anything like that.
Correct.
Fuck you, I'll drink A1.
It's good stuff. I agree. Yeah,
It's delicious.
Yeah. It's great.
I don't know how nutritious it is, but that shit's going in my mouth.
I wonder
No,
how it
not
would be as
feces.
lubricant. And no one would think feces, but lubricant. What do you got? Oh, okay. All right then. Since you're being told that you have to go home by your
Actually, that's from your significant other.
no, because Rose is telling Mary to tell you.
But Mary also said she needs your help with the game.
Oh, I got a voice. Oh no, I got a text from Mary. Rose is getting tired of your shit, and I need your help on the game. Oh, okay. Well, she's playing Genshin Impact. I got her to play Genshin Impact because she doesn't like Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm like, it's kind of like it, but not so violent and a lot more cartoonish, like happy time fun. But it's got a really dark and fucked up storyline about like one of the villagers, the lady's like slowly dying of some disease, and she's like putting coins in a wishing well to wish to the gods to help heal her. But her brother goes in at night, takes all the coins out of the wishing well, and he goes, "I need this to pay for medical expenses. Don't tell her."
So she's throwing the money in there, but he's actually using it to pay for her medical expenses.
Yeah.
It's not that dark. I mean, it's not like he's
No,
blowing
she's
it on
like slowly
whores.
dying, and she's like, "I'm wishing for all this." So,
Hell.
so he's basically taking away her wishes. They won't be fulfilled because the coins aren't left.
Gotcha. My flashlight fell out of my pocket.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this is our first try with our new podcasting equipment.
Yes.
Hopefully, it sounds better, and as long as my speech impediment doesn't pop out anymore, I'll sound
Oh, it's
like a
gonna
normal
pop
person.
out all the time, like a fucking erection in the middle of class.
Thankfully, that has never happened to me.
Thankfully, I was never called on when I had an erection in the middle of class. Teenagers are filthy, filthy creatures.
Well, no, I mean, and also,
Sorry, teenage boys.
at the same time, as a fellow guy, you know that a lot of times it's just no reason boner. There's no reason for it, it's just there, and you're like, why? I didn't summon you.
Hey, come on, buddy.
Beat it. Okay, that was worth it. All right, fine. You're allowed that one.
We both said it. It needed to be said.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, a lot of times there's no reason for it. It's just there. You're not happy, sad, whatever. It's just like, yeah, for some reason this is just, enacted. It's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And then your grandma's like, what do we have here? You're like, nothing. Just don't even go into that. Don't look into it. It's just nothing.
Well, thankfully, I've never had that scenario. I've just woken up and it's like, hey, there's all my blood in my cock.
To keep you from wetting the bed. That's what it's for.
Morning wood?
Yeah, didn't know that, huh?
I did not. But normally when I have to pee, I just get out of bed, and either, depending on the hour, or if I have to get up for work, I may or may not stay up or make a cup of coffee.
Yeah. You just leave it hanging out?
I generally wait till the urge to pee kills the boner, and then
Okay,
no
I think we stepped too far in this. I think we should back up and change to something else. I don't think that your mom's going to want to hear this, George.
and she never will.
Unless I tell her.
I will fucking piss in her mouth.
Listen
I
here,
don't
R.
know
Kelly.
why I said that.
Listen here, R. Oh, did you hear that R. Kelly got beat up in the cell?
Imagine he
Because
deserved it.
some dude who's like a hardcore convict like beat the hell out of him. That was like 2 days ago. I thought that was funny.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Especially if you pee on a 14-year-old girl.
Well, I mean, as we've stated from the Boondocks cartoon, if someone's peeing on you, you don't want it. You just move the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, but that girl wanted it.
Yeah.
Well, at least in the cartoon she did.
Yeah.
The cartoon wanted it. I'm not saying the girl in real life that happened to, or girls, because I have no idea how many people R. Kelly actually peed on.
Yeah. I mean, and they might not have been okay with it, but they probably thought, "What am I going to say?"
It's like, I'm selling this shit on eBay.
I mean,
What, a pee-stained shirt or something like that?
wow. I didn't think of it, but legitimately, that would probably sell for a fuck ton of money.
That would sell for a mint.
As long as she
Especially
could,
if you had DNA confirmation that it was his.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you can pull DNA from urine.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it's confirmed that this is his, and it's like a good quarter ounce. Uh-oh.
From Mary. Brandon, I need help.
And that's my wife. Thanks, Mary, for using the Alexa to broadcast into my podcast with George. Yeah, welcome special guest Mary over fucking Alexa. Okay, let go of the button. Thank you. That was great. She's not really here. She's only here in spirit. And that's it for today's podcast. I'm Brandon Mace.
And I'm George Steersman.
Don't put a dick in your mouth.